She lacks the ability to care for her customers.
She lacks the ability to care for her customers. This is retail. This is how retail should always be. The inability to care for your customers is how retail should be. The world would be such a better place. We got Maid waifu going against the character that's already broken. This character, like, Sid's already broken, so I don't even know why they made him a light and dark version, but I'm curious to see it. But this video specifically is going to be on the Chloe that is the maid. We're going to focus on her, see what she's bringing to the table, and plus they made her a separate video, so why not just dive into the let's get into it. Alright, here we go. We got the video straight from the tubes of Ubes, and it's the clueless queen of a Maid cafe. Let's see what she's bringing to the table. That good old music.
You could be the queen of our store. Enticed by such a suggestion, Chloe began to work in a maid
Wait,
cafe,
does she have a tail?
but with no idea what kind of work a maid is expected to do, she lacks the ability to care for her customers.
She lacks the ability to care for her customers. This is retail. This is how retail should always be. The inability to care for your customers is how retail should be. The world would be such a better place. Look at all this Egyptian shit. Skill intro!
VIP treatment. VIP treatment is a powerful support skill that enhances both attack and durability.
That looks like an attack up went there.
Cheer. Maid's Cheer is an efficient passive skill that allows you to heal allies while dealing damage with your attack skills.
Okay.
Heavy Strike. Heavy Strike is a basic skill that can leave an enemy stunned.
No, we want Will. Oh, that's not a tail. She just has a weird dress.
Maid Chloe is a light elemental soul weaver who supports.
You see, like this thing here, it like looks so weird when it's like, I thought it was a tail. I thought she had a tail. Like, yeah, your waifu's a fucking tentacle bitch. Alright, we're here in the game, and now we can see everything. So yes, she is a light soul weaver. I was kind of getting confused, like, she can deal damage. Like, whoa, she's healer. Let her be healer. Let her be healer, senpai. Alright, so here we go. We're going to look at the S1. And she has a meter soul burn S1. Yo, just like Mr. Cameron, whatever. Alright, so she has an attack, and it has a 20% chance to stun. She can soul burn it for an extra turn, so you can go for double stuns, which is really good. Or obviously, you'll probably want to maybe stun into S3, or you use the soul burn. Extra turn is so good because you can utilize it for cooldowns on an S1 to try to get your S3 back up. I use that on Silk a lot, actually. So we have the chance being able to go up to, let's see, 25, 30. And then 35, so 35% chance to stun. Not that bad for S1 stun. And the damage going up doesn't really matter. You probably don't care about that. She's a soul weaver. She probably has crappy modifiers and all that jazz. Alright, so next is the S2. Recovers the health of the caster and an ally with the lowest health. The amount recovered increases proportional to the caster's max health. So this is great. It always is better to have healing based off the caster's health, not the target's health, because the target usually, especially if it's an attacker, has crappy health. So with this being said, if you build her like the video says, if you build her with HP sets, she will heal especially low health targets like almost up to full, which is great against the AI of Says and the AI of probably Kairon, because you're going to be able to not have him go for S3s and try to burst out, because technically, the AI sometimes could actually get a kill, but they don't because it's not below a certain threshold, and the AI will not risk it not killing, even if it would kill if they just did it. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, 7 skill ups in this. Woo, child, that is a lot of skill ups you can put into that. Going up to, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% healing. I don't know if that's 50% of her max HP, but that is a lot of skill ups you can add into that. That's every turn, so that's actually gonna be, you know, really good if you have her in the speed war. She's only healing she actually heals herself and the lowest HP, so that's really good, really good. You can't complain about that. You know, the faster she is, the better. Fast HP, that's all she needs. Screw the S1, you know, whatever. But let's look at this S3. Entertains all allies with VIP treatment, granting revive and increased attack for 3 turns. Now, what that means is that not only if you see that you have to bring a debuffer if you're fighting this, or you'll have to have you can only do one. That's probably why her S2 is probably loaded with this, right? You can only do 1 skill cooldown, bringing it down to 5 turns, which is actually insane if you think about it. Let's say she's your front line. You can actually have her as your front line. I love the candlestick. If you can't tell, I love the candlestick. So you can actually have her in front. The turns are actually 3 turns, right? So let's say if you actually got the cooldown. So there's only 2 turns that you will not have be able to be killed in those 2 turns. And if you got candlestick, boom, that's only 1. You know, so and then her turn comes again, you can hit her again, and she might proc the candlestick, because candlestick I think is 40% at max rank, and it's a 3-star artifact. So I actually love that as a frontline Soul Weaver technique. So that's insane if you really think about it, that you can actually have that up. Obviously, the strat at that point would be to just kill the character twice before the turn comes up, but you know, squishier targets are going to be easy to kill. But if you ran this in a bruiser-ish comp, especially on a defense, Raiden might kill them. And if you guys don't know what I mean by Raiden, I'm talking about the electric shock stupid thing that happens every turn that increases over turn duration. So if they can't keep killing those characters, plus she's going to be healing them like pretty much to full, or if not 70-something%, because her max HP is going to be dramatically higher than you know, on a squishy. So I think this is definitely a pull. Obviously, this is a 5-star light unit, you know, so it's very rare you're going to see this unit. But you know, just in case you do get it, you know what I'm saying, you might wanna definitely focus on the HP, but most importantly, definitely work on that speed, because putting this out early is ridiculous. Let's actually check her base. Let's click the right buttons. Her base speed is 100, which is pretty good. There we go. Base speed is 100. Base HP, 4. I don't even know why I checked that, because I don't even know, like, comparison to other units how good that is. But in my opinion, it's great. Awaken. Oh, you can check Awaken. Oh, Awaken chill. Oh, nice little option there. Hey, updates, quality of life. So 104. She gets 4 speed also from her Awaken chain. So I think this unit is great. If you got her, you definitely are in for some blessings. HP and speed all the way. You can even give her randoms if you really want to. Just have her as quick as possible, because to spam that S3, and that is going to be great. The other thing that we're going to have to see is how the revive interacts. There's not that much revive in the game. Do you get your cooldowns back when you get revived? You know, stuff like that. Like, how does revive interact with the game? Do you lose your turn when you die and get revived? If you were next to go, do you like go back to the thing? I think you do, if I'm not mistaken. You do get reset back into the top of the attack bar thing. So, but what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think, and we're gonna check out Sid, because I'm kind of curious of. She seems really good. So Sid has to be a little bit part, because Sid already is a great character. Because you got to think, some people will be using these characters, their non-Moonlight versions, as fodder. So now Chloe, I feel like some people don't like Chloe, the original Chloe. They don't like her as much. So I can see people like, hey, I got Maid Chloe. Let me give the imprints, but I wouldn't suggest that at all. 5 stars should not be foddered for imprints or silly shit like that, unless it's the actual dupe of the character, because you can't use 2 units in this game at all. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I got to say. And if you guys have not yet subscribed, please do. We're trying to hit 500 subscriptions. And I want to do a really cool thing. If we do hit that, that'd be great. But in between time, thank you guys so much again. And I'll see you guys in the Sid video, because the Sid video is coming after this video. That will be the last video, then I'm going to go to sleep. And so hopefully we get enough rest. And if we're in, we'll get some VIP service from Chloe here, right?